it's money, bitch, I get to pursuing. Talking motherfuckers, they suing. Having most of
So here she is, United States Olympic medalist, former UFC women's bantamweight champion, and Hall of Famer Ronda Rousey. You can't tell the history of women in mixed martial arts without starting with Ronda.
It has to start with Ronda Rousey because her first UFC fight against Liz Carmouche back in Anaheim was truly, truly amazing. They went out there, they put on a great show. Ronda ended it in the most patented way. It had to end with an armbar. Ronda got it at the end of the first round. The crowd went crazy, and you understood at that moment if Ronda was a star prior, she was going to the moon after that night in Anaheim, and that's exactly what she did.
She really has had a profound impact on American culture. Halloween rolls around every year. Ronda Rousey's are everywhere. You can't effectively put into words her contribution to mixed martial arts, and of course tonight she will try to add to her legacy. So here she is, two-division UFC champion Amanda Nunes, and ice water in her veins doesn't even begin to describe it. There's just something about Amanda Nunes on fight night, whether she's staring across at Ronda Rousey or Chris Cyborg, it doesn't seem to matter. She puts the focus on her, and skill for skill, she might be the best in the world.
And it comes from that, right, John? Because what intimidates you when you stood across from the biggest stars the sport has to offer? She goes out there with an idea of how she's going to approach the fight, regardless of the opponent, and in most cases, she is approaching these fights with one thing on her mind, and that's brutality. And you watch that in her finishes. She demolished Ronda Rousey. She busted up Miesha Tate and then knocked out Chris Cyborg. Amanda Nunes is a savage.
We always talk about MMA being the fastest growing sport in the world. Women's MMA might be the fastest growing sport in the world, and no one has been a bigger beneficiary, of course, than one Amanda Nunes. All right, now let's get you the tail of the tape for this women's bantamweight championship fight. All right, now for the official introductions, we send it inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Ronda Rousey. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion of the World, Amanda the Lioness Nunes. Referee Herb Dean will handle the action in the octagon. All right, so here we go with round one. The Hall of Famer Ronda Rousey has left the Rousey Acres farm to try to exact some revenge against the Lioness.
And she's got some work to do. If she's going to change that result, the result of a fight that wasn't competitive at all, she has to get her hands on Amanda Nunes and get this fight to the ground.
She blocked that punch. Oh, good technique there as she lands the straight right hand. All right, so Amanda Nunes getting off here again as usual. Really as well-rounded a fighter as we have in the men's or the women's game here in 2020.
Yeah, regardless of gender, right? Regardless of gender, Amanda Nunes stands amongst the best in pound for pound in the entire UFC.
Nunes is cut above the eye now from that strike, so we'll see how the fighter deals with that definite adversity now. Oh, beautiful counter. All right, so she gets the single leg takedown, DC. A nice job to enter and then change the angle to get the fight to the mat.
Yes, what a fantastic angle.
Fire there, DC, and now her opponent may be seeing stars at this point.
Her opponent's seeing stars. Her opponent's hurt. She has to really get after her now and try to find that kill shot that's going to finish the night.
Massive head kick.
There it is again. Look at that.
Well, it looked like we were going to get a finish. She had her rocked pretty good, but she wasn't able to close the show.
She wasn't able to find the kill shot. She hurt her very badly. She was not able to find that one shot that was
lands a big elbow there. And both fighters exchange in the pocket. Takedown defense is there.
huge knee lands to the clinch.
Nice. She's had a huge strike right there, DC.
Great shot landed. Now she's got to go chase her down and get another one off to finish the fight.
Oh, big left hand there.
It's a right hand.
Oh, knee strike right to the body. Seconds to go here in round one.
Oh, big punch land.
Well, she keeps prioritizing that calf kick, and now her opponent's calf starting to show signs of bruising.
She just took them. She had to check them before they started to accumulate. She's starting to really struggle with that calf now. She's got to start looking to finish here. Oh, my goodness.
What a fight so far. All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Better to be below the eye than above it, sure. But nonetheless, this could be a factor now moving forward. All right, well, she seems focused on the stool, but the cut man has his work cut out for him. Huge strikes causing that cut above the eye.
Some nasty strikes landed to cause that nasty cut over the top of her eye. She has been on the receiving end of some big shots. And ultimately, she's paying for it because now she's dealing with the blood going into her eyes.
Ready.
All right, here we go with round two. Well, pretty good showcase for these two women in the previous round. As our next round gets underway, some risk management in the previous 5 minutes there.
This is a big moment for both of these fighters. Somebody is really going to have to make a decision that they are the one that's going to get their hand raised. The previous round was way too close. What you're gonna see with this young lady. Is she gonna finish the fight? Good right here.
All right, so a lot of blood becoming a factor now as she continues to attack that cut.
You know, I remember when the cut first happened, you saw her smile. Like, okay, I got her now. Now I'm in my zone. But now all this blood, you can see she's almost having a great time because every time she hits her, the blood flies. She can see the effect of the strike. It is perfect for this young lady, this crazy young lady, because she loves doling out punishment.
Under 3 minutes now to go here in round two. Oh, here comes the kick. That one blocked by Rousey. All right, so just as we saw in the previous round, she is realizing a lot of success with her kickboxing game tonight.
Beautiful placement on the hook. What a great job of finding such a massive shot.
All right, she's going for the submission now. That guillotine is tight. She's defending pretty well here, avoiding a lot of these ground strikes.
This is a terrible position.
All right, she's got the full mount here, DC. It's hard for me to remember a time in which you were fully mounted in the UFC.
I have never been full mounted.
Oh, that one got through. I'm not sure how many more she can take. Oh, postures up and lands a huge head strike there. Nicely done by Rousey.
And now she has her back.
These ground strikes are starting to add up. Well, Rousey's able to flatten her out. I'm not sure she's going to be able to survive this position.
Big ground and pound.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Rousey. Looks like she's trying to set up a submission now. Oh, she's got the arm.
She's got it isolated, John.
Wow, looked like the arm got in the fight. Instead, she gets out.
It was over, and that's so discouraging for the opponent to survive something like that. Hats off to this young lady in her submission defense.
All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. All right, so there it is, the end of the round. Somehow she survives and advances after getting knocked down with a big punch there in that round.
She's tough. She's durable. But she cannot continue to take strikes like this. She needs to move her head on the center line. She cannot be a stationary target if she has any desire to win this fight.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Round 3 of a possible 5. Connection by her there, DC. The seminal blow of this fight thus far.
Yeah, man, she landed a massive hook, and it has her opponent bad.
All right, so her hooks have certainly been the big storyline in this one, DC. Give us a prediction. You think she goes back to it here?
She's absolutely going to go back to it. When I look at her fight, I think of John Lineker, where he just throws hooks to the body, hooks to the head. She does a great job of mixing the call.
Oh, huge kick to the body. Power shots landing on both sides. And the chins continue to hold up. Well, that right there is as good a knockout as we have seen in this division all year long. Show money, win money. Gotta think she's getting a bonus check as well.
She looked amazing, John, and she got the knockout finish that she wanted so badly. What a night for this young lady and her team.
Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 10 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed UFC bantamweight champion of the world, Ronda
All right, so another seminal moment in a career full of them for Ronda Rousey here tonight. She